dog theft capital of the UK. That's according to latest figures, and cases are on the rise. Almost 400 dogs were reported missing in the capital last year, and just 32 of those have been found. Some breeds are being specifically targeted by thieves. American Bulldogs were the most stolen dog last year, with more than 4 times as many being taken than in the previous year. Well, despite that, there still isn't a specific crime for pet theft. Under the current law, stolen dogs are treated in the same way as any other stolen property. Well, to chat about that, we're joined by Debbie Matthews, who's the founder of Stolen and Missing Pets Alliance, and pet detective Wayne May. And you've got little Pepper with you. Oh, thank you for bringing it. She's very, very cute. Wayne, I'm going to start with you. I mean, this is the 8th year in a row that London has topped this list. Why do you think that is?
It's the concentration of people, and it's the ease of people being able to pass dogs around and to go unnoticed. Obviously, if you imagine being in a rural location, you're more noticeable. People know their neighbours, people live in the road. It's quite common to have a higher traffic of people in the London boroughs.
Well, I mean, I'm not a dog owner myself, but a third of UK households own dogs. So what do you think the advantage is then, Debbie, from stealing these dogs?
Well, it's seen as a low-risk, high-reward crime. There's no punishment. All the work that we've done trying to get the law changed, there is a law in government now in the Kept Animal Bill, and we're waiting for that to be passed. We're waiting for them to have the time to pass it, to do the final debates on it. Once we have a deterrent in place, then the police can act, then the sentencing councils can act. At the moment, you know, you might get a £250 fine for stealing a dog if you're caught. So it's easy. It's easy.
Is it something that you worry about?
Well, I actually did have 2 dogs stolen way back, and that's why I'm still trying to get the law changed, trying to get microchipping working for stolen dogs. And I've been doing this for 17 years. So we are close, closer than we've ever been. But it's the most devastating crime. It affects the whole family, children, the elderly especially when it's their only companion. You know, they are part of our families, and the law doesn't reflect that at the moment.
Well, Wayne, I mean, is there anything that people can do? I mean, I don't want to victim blame at all, but is there anything that dog owners can do to try and lessen their chances of the dogs being stolen?
Potentially anyone's going to be a victim, but yeah, you can be more vigilant. Simple things like changing your route when you walk your dogs. If you want to let your dog off a lead in the park, make sure that the recall, its training's up to date. If you're a bit unsure and it's not going to come straight away, then keep your dog on the lead. At home, again, when you leave the property, we become institutionalised. We go out the door, we turn left every morning, we walk around the block the same way. The criminal fraternity know this. So change your direction if you leave a community. Perhaps form a small hub where a group of you can walk together. There's no reason you can't walk a dog and not be safe. And at home, make sure your security is adequate. Make sure it's quite clear. We are, in some cases, fully aware who the dog thieves and who the criminals are. If you can supply us and the police with clear CCTV, additional lighting, we can normally identify them.
Okay. Well, Wayne.
Also, never leave your dog outside a shop or in your car.
Because that would be really easy.
Number one place is gardens. So home security, your gardens are really, really important.
That's an interesting fact. Oh, Debbie and Pepper. And Wayne, thank you so much for coming in to talk to us. Thank you.